Hello everyone, welcome to something new on the channel. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna make this on the main channel yet or on the new channel, but currently I'm aiming towards the main channel, but I mean, you'll see where it is right now, right? Right, I hope you don't make me regret my decision. Anyways, welcome to Planet Coaster. We're gonna be doing something new. We're going to be making a brand new park based on a little park in Austria. This empty slate of grass you see in front of you is going to be filled over the time of the next episodes with a park inspired by the park Familienland in Austria. And my park is going to be called Freizeitpark Wunderfeld. Wunderfeld means Wonder Field, which is of course a direct sequel to the name of my Lego park, Wonderhill. Though Freizeitpark Wunderfeld is going to be a more realistic approach. A bit of backstory on Familienland. Familienland is a little park in Austria, like I said, and it only hosts a couple of rides, and that's why I want to do it here. Planet Coaster 2 is coming soon, so I wanted to make a full-fledged park, but this one's not going to be very big. This one is going to be not a mini park per se, because I think that has like quote-unquote official terminology of what that is. But it's just going to be a small park. I'm not going to be measuring anything, but I want this to feel as much in
Luxembourg
as I can. So it's really nice to have this landscape with these huge mountains in Planet Coaster already. And we're going to just try our best, to replicate the feeling I got when watching a lot of videos on Familienland. And yeah, we're going to be making our own park. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and make this landscaping a bit less, literally nothing, and I'm gonna try to hide this water when you're in the park because it doesn't really fit with the vibe I try to accomplish. But for the rest, I think it's gonna be a really fun challenge. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some mountains, and then I'm gonna get right back to you. Okay, so end of day number 1, this is how far I got. I'm actually really happy with these mountains. It's a lot of just like pushing and pulling so that they get like kind of smooth with just a bit of texture. And then of course down here is going to be where the main park is going to be. We can of course carve away in these mountains as much as possible, and you might also be able to tell I've got two awfully flat areas here for some reason. I'm not gonna reveal what I'm gonna do yet, but if you just think a little bit, I think you know what I'm gonna do. And on this side you have a bit steeper mountains for some variety. Mainly just to hide the ugly water, of course. And supposedly when you are down, you don't see the water anymore. Yeah, Look how different this feels. Look how different this feels. This is awesome, right? Yeah. Anywho, we're almost done. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. It's actually too tall, because here I want to have the supposed wonderful field. So I'm gonna smooth this area out more, so that it's a smooth one field of grass with potentially a house or something, and then it's just gonna like slowly go up here. So that's just a thing I have to do, and then lastly this mountain. And yeah, all of these are hollow. It's actually kind of interesting to see how this game actually handles shadows. Like you can see, ground has dark shadows compared to most things, but only if it's thick enough. Like here it's not thick enough, so you just do this, and then it gets dark shadows. It's kind of weird, or impressive rather, that the game managed to be coded like this, to have a thickness measurement. Of course I'm not gonna fill up this whole area, so it's kind of a scary cave right now. But from the outside it just looks like a wall on this side, wrong side, whoop, like a mountain. One important thing is to like kind of make it always round off, because else you can see that it just kind of ends. Yeah, so this is how far we've got. I'm gonna continue now. Oh, hey guys, so like you can tell, the mountains, the base shape is done, and like I just wanted to say something. Following tutorials is stupid, and now you might be like, why? Now following tutorials for most things is great, keep going. For Planet Coaster, I really think that just doing it is the only way to get good at it. I mean, compare this, which I used to be satisfied with, this wobbly mess, to how it then evolved into making these, in my opinion, I mean, these aren't done yet. I mean, all this rock stuff has to go. But, you know, these are so much nicer, so much smoother. And, you know, I've learned so much. Like, I learned that if you have something that's smaller than the big brush, but you don't want to constantly change it, you just do this, so you have one big blob, and then you just remove it down. And like I said, I'm trying to keep this area here as smooth as I can, because this is the field that gave Wunderfeld its name. So it really has to be smooth, and maybe we'll add some like animals. It's gonna be very hard, I think, nonetheless, to get the effect I want, but with the skill I have now of just pushing and pulling gently, I think there shouldn't be a problem. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. Enjoy. Like you can see, I started doing some natural terraforming. I don't know why the water like very pixelatedly changes colors here, but let's just ignore that. I made this waterfall, I mean, not many people are even ever gonna see it, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's just some shaping. You can imagine this being some sort of a natural source of water. So yeah. Really nice. I don't know why it's flickering this much. I think that's just particle clipping, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. Oh boy, the computer really struggles if you view this like this for some reason. Yeah, this mountain is basically finished. Maybe this area a bit more cleaning up. For the rest, I'm really excited with the end result of this waterfall. I don't know why it looks so bright, but that's not my fault. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. We'll see if all these particles remain, because it's kind of asking a lot from my computer to have all of this going on the inside. Now I'm gonna just continue smoothing out mountains, and I'm gonna get back to you, and then we're probably gonna start doing tree stuff, unless I have something other random planned. But yeah, tree stuff. So this has been day 2. I don't think I'll have any more time to build today, unfortunately. It was a pretty short one, but wow, I'm really starting to get proud of these mountains. I hope you guys like my mountains as well. But yeah, the trees will be for another day, because I have to go to a family gathering. It's gonna be a very fun ordeal, I think. Let me just get rid of this weird little... Much better. Anyways, I added a bunch of these cliffs, which you see in real life too, with these used to be water things, because I know a little bit of geology, believe me or not. I added another smooth valley here, so you can imagine a valley going like this and like that. This still needs some smoothing work, and then all that's left to do is this portion of the mountains, and then we're done. And wow, I'm genuinely really happy. This is better than I expected it would turn out, so yeah, I've got nothing to complain about, I think. You mountain lovers, make sure to rate my mountains in the comments. All that I still want to do is make this one like very rocky, like you can see it is right now, with a lot of these cliffs. This one's going to be more of a hill. I don't know why it's so pointy right now. It's more going to be like a smooth bump before going to the rocky mountain. And yeah, then it's off to planting and other natural stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it this far. I'm gonna sign off for today. See you maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna have visitors tomorrow, so maybe in 2 days, but it doesn't matter. See you in the future. Okay guys, so in the first episode, I'm not talking too loudly because I don't want to wake everyone up. It's a bit late right now. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened on these two mountains. As you can see, I've got a... Oh look, they're here at the same time. Let's look. I've got a train going, I've got a car going. Let's speed that up for you. Okay, not that much. The train takes a pretty basic parkour. The car goes into this parking for no reason, and then the train vanishes here in the mountain. She'll be hidden by a bridge here. And then the car just goes up here on this windy path. And I know the roads aren't the smoothest, but it's supposed to just sell the effect, you know? And I'm so happy with how this turned out. So yeah, this is going to be the end of episode number 1. I hope you can kind of see it coming along, and I also finally decided where the park is actually going to be. This is going to be a road, and I might add a second road here with a bridge, or a second parking here with a bridge. Yeah, the park entrance is gonna be here, and then the park is gonna sprawl in this direction. Yeah, I don't know, actually I don't remember if in last update I showed you guys around the almost finished mountains yet. This one's the only one really that needs a lot of work. This middle one a bit too, but this one's still, I mean, untouched, honestly, just the base shape. And like you can see, I also added a bunch of, hi train, I also added a bunch of lights, which look something like this. Of course, you still gotta add some street lamps, though not everywhere. Ooh, this door also glows, that's nice. I like this. Anywho, this has been today's progress. I am genuinely really happy with all of the stuff that's happened here. This is 3 days worth of work. About 5 hours, I would say. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm in love with this project thus far. I also don't remember actually if I mentioned, but this is supposed to be based on my favorite region in Luxembourg. I feel like I've said that. Yeah. So the next episode we're gonna focus on making the road system finished. Which it actually, no wait, no. It actually is finished. I think next episode we're gonna start with adding the details here. That's it for episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment if you have any suggestions for stuff I should add. Yes, I'm thinking about signposts here. I'm thinking about the railroad crossing warnings. I want to add some wind turbines on this mountain, maybe a couple here too. Yeah, maybe an outpost here for bird watchers. Wow, I did a bad job smoothing this one. But yeah, make sure to leave a comment with what you think I should still add. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to think out of the square, because your only limitation is your own imagination. Lots of love.